Jen Ford. Hello.
Hello, beautiful Nika Night. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. And you?
Good. I'm just quarantined right now over here in Washington, D.C. Everything's on lockdown. I'm just keeping myself doing all the standard precautions, droplet airborne. I'm a registered nurse, so this actually I can tune into this one right here.
Oh,
Let
okay,
me tell y'all
cool.
let me tell y'all something. I have a man that makes six figures, and so do I. At one point, I wasn't making nothing, but he had that much drive in me where I'm African American, he's African American, and he had that much drive in me and pushed me to want to make more. So I'm actually getting ready to become a doctor. So my six figures are coming too. So it's like for women to sit up here and say, oh, well, they only want this or they only want that, and you make yourself look like a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
You're making yourself look like a hoe because he's not just going to sit up there and give you his money. He's not going to just sit up there and give you $50,000 when he can have somebody else that has a decent job that wants to do something for herself versus get her hair, get her nails and lashes and stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so there is a big difference in having a 9 to 5. I don't have a 9 to 5. I have a 7 to 7, and I'm getting them six figures. Okay, and so is my man who works 9 to 5. So I don't get women who would sit up there and put themselves on a broadcast and show their face, ignorant face, and they're African American. Um, to be just so ignorant.
Yeah.
It just is more ignorant to me than it is anything else because who raised you? Who
Right.
raised you? Did I know if you were
But
raised in a house if
there are some women, because I have an aunt who teaches her children basically to get a nigga to take care of them type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all you gotta do is be able to know how to cook, get a nigga to take care of you. And I was raised to be independent, be a go-getter, and get it on my own. So there are women who were raised that way with that mentality.
and I'm sure it's in a broken home too because I was raised both of my parents they're still married for 47 years and my mom she's also a doctor and my father's the architect of the Capitol. So in our household we have been given that drive and that push. So I think
Mhm.
with those young ladies that are on that broadcast they were not raised the correct way, and especially to get on TV and make a video about it looking stupid. That just really made it just really made it just really is stupid. It's
Right,
stupid.
right.
I'm just gonna say Ignorant.
So how
You
long
know,
have you been with you say your husband, right?
no, he's a good he's a man. You might as well say my husband because if he dropped dead tomorrow, I'm gonna have all that
So how long have you guys been together?
since 2003.
Oh, okay. So
But I've known him since 1998. So it's like
it's almost a
um
decade and 3 years.
yeah, so we're like best friends, but we don't sleep in the same bed together. It's a $2.5 million home that we
Wait,
have.
you said you
So
do or you don't sleep in the same bed?
we don't.
You don't.
No, we don't. We
What?
don't
Why
sleep in
is
the
that?
same bed. We don't. Oop, ah, shit, she lost me.
Huh? Jen, you there? Hello? I don't, I don't know what happened. Are you there? I don't know what happened. All right, well, Jen left the building. She left the building. That was kind of interesting to be together but not sleep in the same bed. I would wonder why that would be. But the link is in the chat. If a couple more people want to chime in, we can chime in. If not, then I will end the live and I will work on my independent videos that I am working on. That I've recorded videos and I just haven't taken the time to like edit them down. Okay. Well, Jen called back because y'all had her messed up in the comments. Jen,
Yes, ma'am. Let me clarify something. I will show you both of my work badges. Let me put the video thing on because I am a fucking registered nurse, excuse my language.
I don't
And
think
I
they were
do
saying
make
that
and I
too.
do make my money. I got a lot. There's so many people talking about some lies, lies, lies. First of all, you don't have to sleep in the same bed with a man if y'all if you have that type of connection with them. You don't have to have sex with them. It's all in your mind. It's about love. So it's like, where do where do people come where do y'all come from with these things that I'm making this up? I'll show you. Hold up. I'm about to show
I
you.
don't think I think that it was just the timing of me asking the question and then the phone going out. So I think
No,
that's
my
kind
bad.
of
My
I think
battery, my
that was
battery died. That's
I think
why.
it was just the timing of them like up like they felt like you kind of got stumped because when I asked then you weren't there anymore. So I don't think it's necessarily people I don't think that they don't think that you're a registered nurse. I think they believe that.
You see that?
I don't think that they don't think
Is
that you
that
are a
chocolate?
registered nurse or
That
not
says
one.
RN. That says RN. I do not have to play with. I don't have to play with nobody. I'm not playing.
But I
So
don't think
anybody
they felt like that part was they didn't dispute that part
who
of
said
it.
that I was a liar can kiss my ass. Thank you very much.
No, they were saying as far as like the when you said that you guys sleep in a different bed and when
We
they were
do.
saying
There's seven
and then
bedrooms in the
right,
house.
but they weren't saying that you weren't a registered nurse. It was a timing thing. It was the fact of I asked you the question and then the phone went out. Like that was kind of what it was. So they was like,
Okay, now I'm back at 100%, baby, because I got two batteries on this phone, and I put my new battery in. Somebody said that because of my the way that I speak, I'm not going to become a doctor. Um, Look my name up and see what you see under the Board of Nursing at the NCNBS.
right. So
You look it up.
okay, so
Just look it up. I just
I
showed you. I just showed you my name tag. So I don't have to
I don't
lie.
think that they are disputing that. So let's, I don't think they're disputing that. That I believe that they believe that you're a nurse. It was just,
No,
it's just
I read
interesting.
some of those comments. I read a lot. They're like, "Oh, she's lying. She's not a nurse. She's not a nurse. She's a liar." Lie where? I didn't make those name tags up. That's not I didn't make that up.
Okay, but okay. So outside of that, because you're a nurse, we get it. I just want to know because it's different. It is different to hear when you hear a couple and you say, we're together, but we don't sleep in the same bed. So I just want to ask you, like, kind of like what brought that on and why did that come about?
Because we have love for each other and it doesn't have to be shown passionately through sex. We just that's just how we are.
So you guys don't have sex at all?
No, we do, but it's not we have sex. We have sex all through the house, but I just don't sleep in the same bed.
So so that's like the confusing part. Like if you guys do have sex and everything, then what who said like okay, let's sleep in separate rooms? Like what was the idea behind it or what was the
Well,
you know
we have seven bedrooms in this house. So I figure, hey, we got a king over here, we got a king over there. King. I just like it. I just want to be like, oh, I'm gonna sleep over here. I just like my space at times, you know. I don't want to be all cuddled up and bundled up at all the time either. But that doesn't mean that I'm making anything up. This is a true story. I mean,
how long have
I
you
have no
guys been how long has that been happening?
um since 2003.
Oh, since you guys got together, you've been sleeping in separate rooms?
Well, no, actually,
That's
we actually
interesting.
got to. We actually moved in 2003, but I've known him since 1998, and
Mhm.
then I sleep in there, but he does snore a lot, and then I work my 7 to 7s, and sometimes I work 7 to 11, 11:30. If he has to get up and go to his 9 to 5, I don't want to wake him up. So
Mhm.
I have that much respect. So it's like I'll come in and I'll just be on the other side or go to a different room. So I'm not jumping in the bed, waking him up, knowing that I'm just getting home at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and he has to get up at 6:30.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, everybody has a unique relationship that works for them. And anytime I hear something like, a little bit different from what I'm normally used to hearing, I always want to ask questions and be like, well, what's going on here? What's going on there? So that's all. I don't want to feel or you to feel like you're being badgered or anything or attacked or anything like that. It just was something interesting because that was something that, I like you think of that like when you see the movie like Lucy or something like that, where they're in the separate rooms, but that was due to like the times they were in. So if you hear something like that now, normally sometimes it'll be like an arrangement, like, oh, I'm just here for the kids type thing, like not really together, but they're to be in the same household. So that's kind of why I just wanted to know like what was
Yeah,
the
we
reason
don't we
behind
do
it.
not have we don't have children. I just have the respect for the fact that he has to get back up at 6:30, and then if depending if I'm working my three days on or my 4 days off or whichever, I'm tired too. So some days I work 16 hours. I don't want to get in the bed and wake him up and then I don't have to work the next day. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he has to get up to go to work. So yeah, so I don't sleep in we don't sleep in the same bed at night, and that does not make me a liar. I don't know. This panel is like, "Oh, she's a liar. She's a liar." I
Yeah,
don't have
it
to
was
lie.
just the
What?
timing of it. It just people crack jokes on the timing because was like it's. I don't feel like they like it was the timing of me asking the question and then the phone going bloop, like
I know. I
it
looked at
was
my
just
battery
simply
and I
the
was like,
timing.
"Oh my gosh, I can't find my charger. Can't find," and I couldn't find the charger plugged it in, didn't work. So I was like, "I'm just gonna switch my battery," and I have a
But
whole
yeah,
100%. So anybody coming at me with any bullshit, what's
don't
good?
take
I
it
mean,
too serious, girl.
one
Don't
day
let
you
them
might,
stress you
one
out.
day,
You're already working a
I'm
stressful job, making sure that we are safe throughout this pandemic. So, just thank you for
exactly. I mean,
showing
we have
up,
a lot of
showing
people.
out because it is people like you that truly matter in times like this because everybody is going haywire. If anybody get like a regular cough, they think they got it. So I know your job is stressful enough. So don't let this stress you out, okay?
Yeah, I
You,
don't I
you
don't
got
even
other
get
stuff
on
to
I
worry
don't
about.
I don't even get on YouTube that much, but then I started getting on so I could read more about the CDC and stuff people, on the job and how more we could keep the precautions because it's really hard to go into these rooms and put your astronaut suit on. So it without trying to contaminate the next person once you come out. It's not
Yeah.
I mean, this is the worst I have ever seen it. They're turning down all types of patients. If you're coming in there with a headache, a runny nose, or you sprain your ankle, you're going home. You're not gonna get a bed in the hospital. We're
Yeah.
not we're only dealing with the really sick. And I'm even putting myself on the line because I could catch it.
Yeah. Anybody
Should
could
I
catch
might
it.
even be
Yeah.
I
So
might even be a carrier. I might even be a carrier of it and just don't know it. I just have a good immune system that is fighting it off. So it does depend
mhm.
on your immune system. That's why it says a lot of the older people are getting it and the children because both older people and children they have their immune systems are weak, and that's why they want both of them to no hospital visits, no nursing home visits, and the children no school.
Hello?
So
Yeah.
oh,
We have
hello,
we
Malika.
have Malika on the line as well.
Hello? Can you hear me, Nick?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm actually through. I've been struggling to get through.
Okay,
I'm
hi.
I'm I'm British, by the way. I'm not putting on an accent. This is actually how I talk.
Oh, okay, it's cool. Where you calling from?
Sorry?
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from London. We're in lockdown at the moment, and I wish I would have got my hair gel before I would have. I wish I would have known.
But
I wish I would have
even
got my
within the lockdown, you can still go to the grocery store, right?
Oh, not the. Well, I have 4C hair, so the grocery stores that we have,
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
they
they
sell the
don't
stuff that
sell
ain't
proper
gonna work
hair
on our
stuff.
hair.
Yeah. So I need to go to the black shop, but that's closed.
Yeah,
But
I feel you, girl.
I really want to talk about that nurse because she had me so gassed up. Like I was so excited. Like oh my god, I thought I was really inspired by her, and I was like, oh maybe I should go to
I'm
medical
still
school.
here.
But from the
Thank
way that
you.
she hung up when you asked her that question, uh, in she's chatting Bob, she's chatting shit basically. Sorry,
She's
my language.
she's on
Sorry.
the line now. I don't know if you've been
I'm
hearing
still
us
I'm,
talk
I'm
while you were
still
waiting. She's
No,
on
I've
the
not
line.
been
I'm still on
here.
the line. I'm still on the line. I can hear
Love
you.
you,
Keep
Jen,
going,
but you
sweetheart.
didn't sound. I didn't know what was going on when you hung up that phone.
The phone
What
didn't.
did you
I didn't
say
hang
to
the
her?
phone up. My battery died. I didn't
Hello.
hang the phone up. My battery died, and as soon as I got back on here, I
I
was
can't
like,
hear
"Oh,
nothing.
I'm calling back." And then I saw the people saying, "Oh, she's a liar. She's a liar." No, not me. I don't have to lie. I don't have a reason to lie. So that did
Hello.
you? I guess you probably were in the little gang with the lie, huh? No, not me. I don't have to. There's no reason.
Okay, Michaela. Michaela didn't want no smoke.
Oh,
Whew,
okay. I know
child.
she thought that I had hung up and she was ready to talk a smack. But see, when I'm at work, I'm at work. But when I'm off from work, I talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But excuse that. But I'm human. You know, I'm not just I, I'm human. Everybody, you go to work and that's what you do. You're doing your job. I do my job and I take care of people. It's a hard job to do. And nobody didn't give me a nursing license and a degrees. I have three of them. So nobody didn't hand me that. I have worked hard to get to where I am. So to be called a liar, that's just like, wow. I was like,
Yeah,
what? Oh, God.
that
Put
was
this
like
battery
triggering.
back
I
in here.
feel you.
I'm putting the
Michaela,
battery
call
back in the
back
phone and
in.
holler.
Why did you? She was telling you what happened, and I.
She said, I was so flabbergasted by that nurse that called, and then she hung up the phone because we don't, she was a liar. And because she was a liar, so she hung up the phone. And I said, hello, I'm still here. I'm still here, boo. What's up?
Ooh, we got Lady T that just called back in. Lady T is not Michaela. Lady T, Lady T, your phone's still not. We can't hear you. Okay, I don't know what's going on with your stuff, Lady T, but we can't hear you. But all right, Jim, I don't want to stress you out, girl. Don't, and I'll, because I'll be messy in my boredom
Oh,
because I'm bored
that-
and it'll get messy. And I don't want to do you like that because I don't want you stressed out because I need you on your A game in these hospitals. I need you to
yeah.
be on your A game because your job is tough enough. And girl,
It
don't.
is. It is. You're right. You're right. I'm laughing at it because I had to come back in here and prove my point. They were talking about women who only want a man who makes six figures, and she's not doing anything. And I just felt like the girls that were in that broadcast, I just felt like they just made it look real crazy for African American women, and they made themselves look stupid. That's what I feel.
All
We
right,
yeah,
Lady T.
an education and make your life work. Put your life in order. Make your life work. Become better and believe in yourself, and you can do it. That's what I did. But I
Oh,
had to come back.
Michaela,
I had
hold
to
up.
come back.
Lily, wait. Michaela's back.
Okay.
Hi, sorry. Also, I managed to catch up on what's happened, and it seems that Jen, you said that your partner snores and everything. I understand, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a nurse too, and I'm an emergency nurse, so
Okay.
I I really feel like, after a long shift, there's nothing better than coming home to someone. And if you really are a nurse, then you would know that there are ways that you can stop your partner from snoring. You can
Oh, I
elevate
do know
him.
that there's ways that I can stop
You
him
can
from
elevate
snoring, but
him. You can even give him a referral to a doctor that will
I
have
know
a
what I can
listen,
give him, but
an ear, nose, and
he's
throat
not gonna
doctor.
take any type of medication. He's not doing anything. I know that if I just worked an 11, 12, 14, 16 hour shift, I'm not gonna just jump in the bed because then I can't go to sleep. That's why I
Okay,
don't
well, I
sleep in
mean,
the
I
same bed.
do 12 and 13-hour shifts as well, and I still managed to do it. Issue that I had as well, well, it's not an issue, but it was just something that you mentioned. He's not
Go
your
ahead.
husband, so why do you refer
I
to him
never
as
said we were
such?
I never said we were married. I said we might as well be, but I said I never
But
told
you
you that.
might
I
as
never
well
said
not
we
be
were
if you're
married.
not. You might as
What
well not be married if you're not married, because you're
I
not married, are you? And if you've been
No,
together
no,
since
we're
that
not. We're
long
not
and he's
married. So what is that an
exactly,
issue
so
for
he's not your
you?
husband, he's your boyfriend, he's your long-term boyfriend.
Okay. So what is that? What is that an issue
Yeah,
for
but no,
you?
there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not sending for you. I'm
No,
not
you
like
said you had
trolling
an
or
issue
sending.
with it, so I just want to know what was the issue. What's the issue?
I just had an issue with the incorrect grammar and incorrect terminology, and I just wondered
Oh,
if
so
there was
what was I
context.
supposed
Like,
to say? What was I supposed to say? Because you're confusing me now.
girl, don't make me have to mock your accent. If you mocking mine,
Yes,
girl,
please,
bye,
please,
girl,
please do
girl.
because
Don't be mad. Don't be
you're
mad because I'm telling
confusing
you
me.
some
You're
true
Oh
confusing me
my
grammar.
now.
God.
I'm trying to
Listen,
understand where you're coming from because you're confusing
listen.
me. I told you that
On YouTube.
he's not my husband, but I said
Okay,
we
darling.
might as well be
Okay,
married, but
settle
we're not.
down.
Okay? So
Settle
where are you
down.
confused and where's your issue? Where's your issue with that?
Okay, settle down, love. But you decided to come on a live stream and indulge your personal life. So therefore, I'm going to
I
comment on
said
it.
we're
And
not
I'm going to
married.
tell you
I said we're
it
not
sounds
married,
ridiculous
sweetheart. Did you
for
not
you to
hear that?
say that someone is your husband
I
when
said
he's
he might
not.
as
Just call
well
him
be.
your boyfriend. I get that you were gloating and saying that you've got six figures, even though you haven't, because you're probably broke if you're in med school. Anyone in med school is
Who the fuck said
absolutely
I was in med
broke.
school?
So I
I have
don't know
a
what you're
degree.
talking
I have
about.
three
What
of
med
them.
school
I
are
didn't
you
say I
going
was in med.
to?
I never said
What
I
med
was
school
in
are you
med
going to?
school. Can you understand English? I know you're in London, but do
I'm
you
British,
understand the
so we
English words that are
recreated
coming out of
English.
my
So
mouth?
can you
I said
understand
I was
English?
not married
If
to
you
him.
could
I
understand
told
English,
you
you would
this. I
know that
said he
not
might as well
until you're
be my
married
husband, but
under holy
he's not my
matrimony,
husband. Do you
that
understand
man
that?
is not
Or you
your
don't get that
husband.
coming out of
And
my mouth?
you're
Which one
mocking my
is it? And
accent,
why
but
is
I
that
could
an
probably
issue for
take your
you?
man with my accent. I could probably my accent, so don't darling. Because this same
All
accent, I
right,
would
we got
take your
all right,
man,
all
honey.
right. We got the two nurses. Okay, we got
Tell Miss
Jen and
Ford
Michaela.
to calm down. Neek, I
Okay,
love you so
wait.
much.
All
You
right, all right. Wait,
beautiful.
wait. Sinai.
Santa.
Oh, Santa. Okay, sorry, Santa.
Girl, I ain't want nothing. I'm just here for the mess. I ain't
Honey,
gonna
Okay.
do
lie to
something
you.
for
I was
her.
bored. I was like, let me call and talk to Neek.
All right,
Hey, girl.
Danny.
Girl, I'm a
Hey,
biscuit.
I know Jen. Y'all better leave Jen alone. What is the
Yes, hi Danny.
problem?
How are you? You're also a registered nurse. They better leave me
I
alone.
am a registered fertility nurse, 20 years. I don't understand what the issue
Ooh,
is
girl.
Yes, thank
because
you. Thank you.
I'm
Hello, how you doing,
I'm
boo?
not
Thank
understanding just
you.
because she said it's not her husband. What's the problem?
Yeah, what's the
The
problem?
I'm
Thank
problem
you.
not
is
I'm so
still
glad
understanding.
lying.
somebody who knows
What's
me
tea?
got on this
Hey Neek.
channel
She
because they want to say
lying.
Hey
that I'm a
Neek.
liar.
Hi, y'all.
Hey Neek.
You guys are so funny.
Hey Neek.
This
How are
shit
you,
is
darling?
I'm
hilarious.
not mad. She's mad because
I
there's
can't. I
the
can't.
truth.
But
I'm
I
so
came
glad
on
that
to
somebody
vouch
got on
for
this channel
Jen.
that knows me.
I came to vouch for Jen.
Okay,
Team
Danny,
RN.
Danny, how do you?
Y'all better get off Jen's back. I know we all bored with this Rona, but like,
Nah, Jim
come
been
on, we
holding her
black
own
Yeah,
though,
sisters.
so
We got
Jen.
Danny.
like,
Jim been holding her
uh-uh,
own and
Okay,
throwing
I'm gonna come back.
haymakers. So Jim been
Thank you so
uh-uh.
much, Danny. I love you so much. Thank you.
I love you back, girl. Like, don't be no. We not doing
how
that. Folks is real bored today. No,
Thank you so
no,
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so very
no.
much. I really appreciate it because she just, I think she might be
Mm-mm.
still on the line, but
I
she
don't
said she
care.
has an issue with it. I want to know what's her
What's the
issue. What's
issue?
the issue?
all right,
I was in a
Bianca.
5-year relationship,
Oh,
engaged,
let me know I was
and
on.
my
Can
ex
y'all hear me?
snored.
Because I can't see.
And I put him on the couch many a
Can y'all hear
nights.
me?
Yeah, we could hear you. Michaela,
Many a nights. I was like, you got to go to the couch. I need my
Somebody's
sleep.
audio is very distorted. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's very distorted.
do you guys hear distorted audio? I don't. It sounds normal to me.
I don't hear nothing.
Mine is a
Michaela,
bit
am I saying it right or is it
distorted.
Malika? I don't.
Oh, you messing it
Oh,
up,
I
oh,
think
Nick.
I
I
can
Is
think
it
see.
Michaela?
she got quiet now because I got a backup on my side. I thank you so much,
Well,
Danny.
yeah,
I
I ain't
really
gonna
do
let
You're
y'all
appreciate
go
you
welcome.
to
coming.
the girl though. I ain't gonna let y'all
Coming
go.
I'm
through.
I really do appreciate you coming through and you having my back because she's trying to tell me that I'm in med school. What?
What?
I,
No, Jen's been
No, what
nurse
it is, Jen, is
longer
you
you
than
don't
what
started
she's
to get
disrespect.
been
You don't
defensive.
disrespect me. You don't
alive.
disrespect me like that. I don't know if they do that in London where
Miss
you're
All right,
Ford,
give her
Miss
a
from,
Ford,
chance
but
to
don't
talk,
Dr.
come
Jen.
over
Ford,
here
All right, wait,
disrespecting
Dr.
me.
Jen,
Ford.
Jen,
Don't
give
do
her.
it.
All right,
Don't
give
do it.
her. Okay, Jen,
And
give
I've
her.
lived in England for 6 years. My mom was 24
All
years
right,
Air Force.
Danny,
My brother was born
Danny,
there.
Danny, and Jen. Give
Mm-mm.
her a chance to respond. Y'all can't just double team now, okay?
Ain't nobody double team. Go ahead, Malika. Go ahead, girl.
Go
Talk your
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead.
Okay, listen, Danny, I don't know because I honestly could not hear what you were saying because my audio is so distorted. But Jen, the only reason why I went a bit left is because you started getting defensive. Like I said, you divulged this information to thousands of people on
I
Nick's
don't
live,
care.
and
That's why I told. I don't care.
of course, some of us are going to be commenting. So if you don't care so much, then why are you getting so defensive? I was
Because
just
you're
asking.
you
Can you stop
disrespected me, babe.
interrupting me, Dr. Ford?
No, because you
Can you stop
disrespected me.
interrupting me, Dr.
You said
Ford?
that you're an emergency nurse and I'm in med school. You lost a piece of your London mind. I went real hard.
What's
I
that
worked
got to
hard to
do
get
with
to
it?
where I am.
So what if I'm an emergency nurse and you're in med school? What is the
So
point that
what
you're
if I
trying to
don't sleep
make?
in the same so what if I don't sleep in the same bed with somebody that I live with? What is it? What so
Someone that
what?
you live with or someone that you're claiming is your husband. But anyway, the reason
I
why I was
never said
asking
he
was
was
because
my husband. I said he might as well be, but I
All
didn't
right,
say I got
Jen, you
walk down
gotta
no aisle.
Jen, you gotta let her respond though.
okay,
You
the
over talking
reason
her.
why I was thank you, Nick. The reason why I was asking was because I'm originally from Cameroon, Central Africa, and we have a traditional wedding before we have like a proper wedding that you sign it and it's legitimate. But the traditional wedding is just as important as the British legitimate wedding where you go down to the courthouse or whatever you say in America. And so that's why I was asking, why you were referring to him as your husband. And it was just,
I never
everyone was a
said he
bit
was my
curious.
husband. I didn't. I said
But you
he
did
is
refer
my
to him. You
friend. He
did
might
say
as
that.
well be my husband. I never said that we were married.
Uh-oh, I'm back in the
Okay, girl. Well,
show.
if I misunderstood you, then I apologize. But I still stand by what I say. He's not might as well be your husband because he's not. And maybe you should think about why he hasn't
Why does it
proposed.
bother
And
you
maybe you
so
should
much?
start sleeping in the bed.
Why does that bother you so much? Or do you sleep in the
It
floor?
doesn't bother me because my man sleeps
Hello?
in my bed with
Can
me
I
and
can
he
I talk?
snores and I elevate him. Because I'm a proper nurse. I know what to do, how to make someone stop snoring.
It
But
doesn't
no
matter when you
shade,
come
girl.
home from a
Just
long
laugh
shift,
about
baby.
it. Calm
You
down. Girl, you're so
you
serious.
disrespected me, and I don't appreciate that. And Danny, I
But you
am so
don't know me,
glad
so
that you came.
why are you so bothered? Just
I'm
get
really
over it.
glad.
You
I'm really glad
don't
that
tell
I'm really glad
information. If
that
you
I
don't
had
want
Hello?
someone
somebody
to well,
come
you
into my
disrespected
I'm
defense.
the whole
home.
of England when you were mocking my accent. You
And I
disrespected
can
the Queen.
still
You don't
mock your
see me
accent
crying
because you
about
said that I was in medical
just
school. I'm
how
not in
Oh,
medical
Lady
school.
T's
you. Do you
back.
know what, Nick? Nick, this woman is a liar because there's
Yeah.
no nurse that has such thin skin like this. A nurse will have very thick skin because
Oh,
we're used to resuscitating people. We're used to doing long shifts. We're used to doing a lot. And for her upset that I'm
Danny,
just
can you
simply
please
giving
jump
my
in?
opinion on something she
She's
chose to
calling for
indulge is just
backup.
absolutely pathetic.
Yes,
Jen, you
I
sound
am
like an
because you
absolute
can.
retard.
And so do you. I
Oh,
hate to tell you that, but you do. You sound like a retard yourself. I don't think you work in any type of emergency room, any
No,
type
you
of
sound like a
medical
retard
thing.
mocking me.
You
You
might
sound
be
like
did she
still,
call
you need
her a
to creep
you
retarded
into
might
your
be
man's
still
monkey?
room
in
at night when you're sleeping
a
and make sure
retarded
he ain't watching
monkey.
gay porn.
My
oh,
God. That might be how
really?
you get that might be how you get off with your husband watching
Girl,
gay porn.
Oh,
I didn't even want to.
You
Oh
I'm just
wow.
here joking
you didn't
and
lost
having a joke, and you're taking it
oh.
so serious. You're getting so upset.
No
no,
people
because
gotta
you
All
act
right.
like monkeys
All
disrespected
and
right,
you
stuff.
you
Getting
you
upset,
okay, all
girl.
right,
Girl, sit
wait.
down,
All
girl.
right.
Broke ass.
We got two new people, Bianca and only one EP. What y'all got to say?
Well, I was just trying to figure out why people calling people monkeys and stuff. Like, aren't we grown? Aren't we grown?
Yeah.
Aren't we grown? I don't even know what's
Why
going
Exactly.
on.
Why
why
are you
why
getting
are
so
we
upset?
as black people why are we disrespecting each other and can't have an
Wait,
adult conversation?
who called who a monkey? Because I missed that
Exactly.
part.
I never
Malika
heard.
called
Malika,
Jen a
Malika,
monster.
No, I think that
Malika
was
Monkey.
called me.
no, I think that was Sana. I think Sana said
No, that was Malika who called
No,
me a
that was
monkey.
Yeah,
Malika.
I heard. Excuse me, ladies. I just heard somebody say a retarded monkey, and for other stuff to be going on and to use derogatory marks like that, like yo, like grow up. It's not
No.
that serious.
Thank
Malika.
you,
Did you say
thank you.
monkey?
Yes, she did.
It's really
Yeah,
not
she
that
did.
serious.
Yeah, cause like if
It's
Cardi B
really
was
not that
saying it,
serious.
y'all would be bitching. Like if Cardi B was calling people monkeys, y'all would be like throwing the fit right now. So like
Malika, is that
stop.
serious? You're calling another black woman a sister a monkey.
Who did she call a monkey? Me.
I never
No,
called you a monkey. You
no, she
called me
never
a
called you
monkey.
a monkey. You called her a monkey,
That's
love.
what I'm
Who
saying.
called her
I
a
You
think it
monkey?
was Sana. Hold on, wait. Let me take. I think it was Sana who
No,
said
that was Malik. It was Malika.
I
It was
don't think
Oh
Malika.
that it
She
was
said
no!
I
her.
was a
Oh my!
retarded. I was a
No, I never
retarded
called someone
monkey.
a
Who that
monkey.
said that? Sana.
Malika
Wow,
called
that is bad.
Malika called Jen a retarded monkey.
I don't think that it was her.
Yeah, it
Period.
was.
No.
Yes, it was
I called her
me.
retarded. I didn't call her a monkey. I didn't call her a monkey. No. I called her retarded.
But why are
Just
you
to say
calling
it
folks
again.
retarded though?
I didn't call her
No,
monkey. Who
Malika was
made that up?
talking and Sana started talking at the same time because I seen her the audio thing move. I don't think that it was Malika who said that. It was Sana.
Oh,
Sana, are
okay.
you
Yeah,
there?
no, I
Santa,
definitely
Santa,
didn't call
Sana?
her
Santa.
a monkey.
Sana, wasn't that you?
What?
Girl, admit
That's
it.
that monkey.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking in the in the chat.
You
I
got
was
them
talking in
going
my
off.
background
I know, but you got them thinking that
because
Malika
I
said it
couldn't.
and it was you. Because I seen your thing
Oh,
move
yeah. I'm
when it was
sorry.
said. It was you
I
who
couldn't
said it.
even get any. I couldn't even get any
Oh
words
no.
in. I was just over here laughing. So
No,
Yeah, so just
Sana,
to clear it
don't
up,
call
it
her
was
monkey.
Sana who said it, y'all.
Even though me and Jen ain't cool. No,
Unforgettable
please don't
cutie.
call her right.
Unforgettable cutie. Okay.
can I just?
Kiosha.
I just want to know why this is so important for you ladies to engage in back and forth when there's so much
I
going
really
on. Like
mhm.
you're arguing over each other's and it doesn't matter. You're across the pond. We're over here. Y'all will never see each other. Like she didn't. You're misunderstanding each other because she keeps saying Malika keeps saying, "Oh, you said you're in med school." She didn't. She said he encouraged her to become a doctor, and she was thinking of going to med school. But y'all want to
I think
argue
it
the
was just
idiosyncrasy.
entertainment. Honestly, I think we're all bored in quarantine, and it was just entertainment. I don't think it's as serious as some people making it. I think it's for.
No, I just
Listen,
I
I'm
just
here
came on
for it.
here.
I think it
I
was.
Oh,
just
these
came on.
comments.
I'm
We ain't got
Ooh.
actually.
funny. Fun.
I'm glad that I do have someone that knows that I am not lying about being a registered nurse
We didn't
because
think that you was
I
lying
do.
about that part,
I,
Tim.
I do know Danny, and she does know my piece of my background, and I just didn't. I just thought like, wait a minute, she said that I was a liar, and I'm in this and that and patty whack. Like, where'd that come from? You know, that was disrespectful. We go every day fighting for people to survive and stuff. So why would I, try to disrespect somebody like that and just say that I was retarded?
Right.
Nobody didn't give me a license
Well,
and
we can
stuff. That
move
was
on from
that
that. It
was
was a fun. It
disrespectful.
was all fun and games. It was just for shits and giggles. I was laughing because I felt it was funny.
I'm here for the fatty tea.
Y'all had a
I'm
good
here for the laughs too.
I'm here for the fatty tea, Neek. Like, drop the
I
tea.
confetti tea first. That was the first. I did like 20 minutes of spilling the fetty tea. So those of you guys who are on live, you have to just bring the cursor to the front to bring up to speed. And then we got into some more shits and giggles, and then we're here.
They just want to check. That's all.
We
They
got
want to check
Erica.
because they
Erica
got.
climbing in on the line. Erica, hey.
Hey, can you
Hey,
hear me?
Erica.
Hey,
Can you
Erica.
hear me?
Hi,
Yeah, we can
Erica.
hear you.
I just want to say something. I'm going back a little bit. First of all, Jen, thank you for your service. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody on here. That's number one. Number two is a lot of women, that's why they men go out and cheat because they don't give their men spaces. Grown women want their own space at times. Sometimes you just want to relax in the bed. You
I
don't have to
can't
lay
hear
up under
anything.
you don't have to lay up under your man all the time to have to make sure your relationship good. Get that man his space. You securing your own relationship. A lot of these young girls on here talking is bums. Don't even have a man. They men out there sleeping with everybody in the neighborhood. That's why they got so much to stay. Stop running up behind your man. And as far as a piece of paper goes, a real woman got her own bag. So she don't need no piece of paper to confirm what she got. Whether he go or stay, she got her own.
I hear what
And
you're saying, but I will interrupt you for a second because I do not think that giving your man space and sleeping in the same bed are two things that are synonymous. I don't think that that is quote unquote giving him space just because you sleep in a separate room. Now, I do
she
agree.
giving herself space.
Yeah, I do agree that, it's not good to always be in your man's face. It's not good to not have a life separate from your man. But I do not think that sleeping in the same bed is equivalent to the reason why a man is going to cheat. And I don't feel like that's synonymous to each other. And I don't think that
But sometimes men, I have a lot of brothers and uncles and stuff. Sometimes men think that women can become too clingy. So
Right,
therefore
but
they
that
like,
has
man, I
nothing to
can't
do
give.
with sleeping in the same bed. Now, a woman
Yeah.
can be clingy because she don't got her own set of friends. She don't have her own set of goals and aspirations, and she don't know how to separate. But that has nothing to do with sleeping in the same bed. I just wanted to clarify that because you said that that's the reason why men cheat, and
No, I wasn't saying because of the same bed. What I was saying was a
Get
lot
me.
of the women who talking, their men out here cheating because they think they got to run up behind their man to be all up under him all the time. Some women
Thank
just
you,
want their
Leah.
own space. They just want
Thank
to
you,
go
Leah.
relax by themselves. They just want to have a good time and masturbate. Hell, do whatever by yourself.
Thank you. Thank
We in
you
the
so
new age.
much.
We in the year 2020. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
chasing no man. We chasing bags out here. Level up.
Th-
That man gonna
thank
be by your
you.
side regardless. Level up. Get in a bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
Period.
right. And I agree with some parts of it. I don't agree with all of it, but I agree with the part of leveling up and getting your own money and being your own hustler. Because if he's not there tomorrow, what are you going to do? I agree with that
Exactly.
part. However, the other part, the first part, I feel like that's kind of apples to oranges.
I just feel
But
like
if it works out for both of them, it works out. Goddamn.
To each
of
his
course.
own.
pretty much.
Really, to each his own. Who are we to judge other people's relationship when we need to worry about our own? So to each his
Mhm.
own.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. To
But
each
thank
his
you, Jen, for
own.
your service. We appreciate you nurses out here doing your thing. It's a good thing, especially to see a black woman that can handle her
Thank
own,
you.
that's supporting and taking care of all of us. All the rest of
Danny
them
is
bums in the comments, they just talking and ain't no nothing else. They would congratulate you and say that woman doing her own thing, whether with a man or without a man.
Okay,
or not. Thank you. Thank
somebody's
you. And
audio.
Danny is also a
Thank you.
registered nurse.
Somebody's
So
audio
she's
is acting up.
She
Somebody's
ain't nothing.
audio.
She the one
yeah.
lying. She ain't nothing. She a bum sitting on
No,
the
she
computer.
Oh, Kendra's no
no
audio. You gotta go out and come back in. Um,
yeah.
Danny,
Nika,
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you
out
Jen
of
so
is
here.
black.
much.
Danny.
Yes, Jen is
Can you
African
hear me?
American.
Hey.
I just want to say, hey, Nick, and check on you because I know like the last couple weeks was a little crazy. So I just wanted to check on you and make sure you was good and just let you know I was in the
Oh yeah, I'm
comments.
great. I'm great.
Let
I
you know
just
I was in the comments going strong for you, letting people know. Don't want to
oh,
let me
thank
leave.
you. No,
And I
I'm good.
wanted to
I'm just trying to adjust to having my baby here and trying to balance videos. Like me, I normally get the bulk of my videos done, my bulk of my work done during the time that my daughter is at school. And that's kind of how I balance it. Like, when she get home, I'm on mommy mode, but when she is, at school, I'm able to get videos done, do lives and go all that. So now it's just a matter of just balancing, trying to have my homeschooling session with my baby so that she can still be educated and then still, doing what I want to do as well.